cows are somewhere on the field. You have six cows.
How many cows?
Six.
6 cows. Temple guest house.
So everything is full, so we go.
Hare Krishna.
Murti is also very special because it has the big one. You see, it has Prahlad Maharaj on his lap.
Right.
So this is not very common actually, especially also in South India, to have Prahlad sitting on the lap. It's usually Lakshmi Devi, but this one he has Prahlad Maharaj. So because it was also Prahlad who pacified the Lord in the Bhagavatam, we can read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Purana, that Prahlad Maharaj was the one who pacified Lord Nrsimhadev.
Okay.
So this is the standard of worship we're doing every day. We're dressing him again, completely fresh. Every day, new set of garlands. Every day we give him 5 offerings, and we have very high level of standard. And yeah, we're very happy
beautiful.
to have this temple here.
And when was the temple established? It was
82,
1982. Okay.
so almost 40 years.
And how many devotees are there at the moment in the
Here,
temple?
40.
40.
40,
Okay.
yeah.
Wonderful. And how big is the temple? It has a.
It has a campus. It's consisting of 3 main buildings with 1 barn.
Okay.
But we have like 80 acres of land. And yeah, we have lots of agriculture and
Okay.
like that. We can show you
Wonderful.
after practice. We can show you.
Hare Krishna. I am Dr. Suyash Chavan, Consul at the Consulate General of India, Munich. Today we are at a very beautiful place called as Jandelsbrunn. This is a beautiful village in the state of Bayern here in South Germany. This is the ISKCON Temple, a temple devoted to Lord Narsimha, the avatar of Lord Vishnu. And with me we have Gaur Mohanji, who is a devotee here at the ISKCON Temple. We'll know from him what activities happen here at the ISKCON Temple, about the devotees and about the festivals that are celebrated here. Hare Krishna. So Gaur Mohanji, could you tell us about the time when this temple was established? How did it all begin?
So actually it began in the winter of 1979. We were looking for a place of worship where we can host a temple, and then rumors came about to us that there is a farmer who wants to move away and sell his farm.
Okay.
And then in the winter, actually it was Christmas. That was very curious because for the local people it was very holy time and holy day. And suddenly there were 3 Hare Krishna monks dressed in saffron knocking on the door on Christmas Eve and asking, can we have a temple? And they saw it as a sign of God, and thus they allowed it to be here a temple. And then we purchased the property 79 and we finished the construction 82, and since 82 we have this temple here now.
Fantastic. So it's been what now,
almost 40 years.
40 years?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That's amazing. We are very happy to have this all this time that we have been able to keep up and maintain this temple, because there are always times where it's you have many people who support and people then come and go. But also the community, Indian community, which has grown in Germany, has supported us a lot, and we're thankful for that, and therefore we are able to maintain this.
Fantastic, great.
So now we're going towards the fruit orchard. Here we have 90 fruit trees.
90.
90.
Okay.
And apples, plums, and cherries mainly.
Okay.
And yeah, if the season is ripe and good, then the trees are full with fruits. And sometimes even there were so many that the trees and branches were breaking.
Okay.
So Mother Nature can be very generous.
Yes,
Like this tree,
absolutely.
one branch was overloaded, and we had like 1 year like 2 tons of apples.
Oh my God. Okay. So these were planted when the ashram began, the temple began?
2000, around 2000 was planted.
Okay.
There used to be a rabbit inside. It's from, no, it is actually. One girl has rabbits, you know. They like rabbits. Now we can go over to the greenhouse.
Okay.
Very beautiful scenery.
Yes.
It's a nice Bavarian
Countryside.
mountains. These are blooming apple flowers. So the bees come and drink the nectar. And then
Okay.
we get nice.
So these are apple flowers.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Apple flowers. With a cherry. Here we are raising few little plants.
What are these plants?
Here we have petersilia,
Okay.
coriander,
Mm-hmm.
mint. No,
No,
this is not.
yeah.
This is I cannot read. They didn't survive. This is different. I think this is a red beet. Yeah. Something like that.
So this is?
So this is our garden. We are have implemented this year a new system of growing vegetables, where we plan to supply for 80 persons. So
Okay.
we can supply for extra. And yeah, here we have some herbs
Mm-hmm.
coming out. These are cabbages.
You do it with all proper techniques, huh?
Yeah, our workers are very German.
Okay. So you're cooking good Indian food, traditional Indian food, the German way.
Yes. Gibanda, be careful, it's a little muddy there.
Okay.
Gibanda, kannst du uns kurz was ein bisschen erklären zu dem, was du hier einbaust? Und ich übersetze es in Englisch.
Wir brauchen Gemüse.
Ja.
Was willst du jetzt genau wissen? Was machen wir jetzt?
So was ist jetzt da, was da reinkommt, was für Gemüse, was bauen wir an? So in der
Hier,
Richtung.
also hier drin sind Tomaten, Paprika,
There inside they will make paprika,
Auberginen
Okay.
und Buche.
tomatoes, and eggplants. You look inside, it's very beautiful. It's gonna be a very big greenhouse. The inside we have almost Indian temperatures.
So the these are all made. These are bio or
Bio, all organic, and there's
All
also
organic.
so in summer when you come again, then you might only eat our vegetables. That's our goal, to be self-sufficient.
Mhm.
That was one of the principles of Real Proper, that we go back to the village.
right?
Like you said, your grandfather.
Right.
Taking the cows and being there.
Sehr gut, vielen Dank. Tulsi.
Yeah, big Tulsi greenhouse. Yeah.
Oh my god, wow.
Yeah, they're very big.
Mit der Heizung.
Yeah, during winter we put them here inside and
How do you say it in German?
we call them Tulasi. The botanic name is Santo Basilicum.
This is all organic, right?
Yeah, of course. No.
This is rhabarber.
This one. Right.
Cakes and sweets and vegetables.
Big greenhouse. Salsas and zucchinis. And there's lots of salad there.
Mm-hmm.
Used to have all of this until here full of salad.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So there is a team that maintains
The greenhouse.
the greenhouse.
whole garden department.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
You can go for a little jump if you want. Hallo Dani.
Hallo. Wie geht's?
Wie kann ein Kopfstand?
Mach mal. Mach mal einen Kopfstand.
Warum?
Ja, weil wir filmen jetzt. Wow. Super, hast du das.
Sehr gut.
Ich habe einen Kopfstand.
Mach mal einen Kopfstand. Wow.
Oh.
Ganz roten Kopf. Wow.
Oh,
das war
sehr gut.
Ja, war sehr gut. Nicht schlecht.
Super. Amaraji, could you just tell us about the kind of religious practices that happen here? How do you perform them? Where have you learned them?
Yeah, so this temple was built in the 1982 as a Narsimha Temple in, according to the Pancharatra system, which is a very ancient tradition to worship the Lord. And it comes, it's so ancient that its practices still in South India, particular all over the places. And so we have our tradition from where we have learned, and I have been trained here, and also I've been trained in India, and so
Okay. Where in India specifically?
few places. Yeah. So one in Kumbakonam, one in Srirangam, and Melkote. Melkote is in Karnataka.
Okay. That's very interesting. And since how long have you been doing this?
The installation was done in '99, so that's more than 20 years, and time before also. Before we installed the Utsava Murti, I have gone to South India and learned some basic knowledge.
Okay.
I'm not like a pandit, don't consider me to be a big shot, but we have at least learned Panchasuktans, we have learned some of the rituals, how to perform proper daily Nitya Aradhana. So with that,
Okay.
we maintain the pujas.
Is it difficult to perform all the practices here in Germany? Difficult in terms of finding all the right, because there are so many things that go into a proper ritual, a proper puja. So
Yeah,
how do you manage that?
There's like two types, you could say. No? One is the dravyas, which are sometimes very difficult to get, like the ingredients for performing a homa and doing the abhishekam and so. But the main thing is the devotion which we have to bring in, and the proper attitude and the purity, and that you can maintain all over the world. It doesn't needs to be like the perfect dravyas. The dravyas are the second level, and sometimes we get from India, we order, or somebody who comes from England even, they can bring, and sometimes we have some Indian stores which we can also order. So mainly the food items no problem, but the puja items a little bit difficult. So yeah, but it depends on.
But anyways, it's the devotion that matters, not the materialistic things. Also, one thing that intrigues me is, since we are in Bavaria, it's a very traditional Orthodox place. And how does the temple or people associated with you, with the temple, make sure that the misconceptions about, say, the religion, or sometimes people feel threatened that there is a new sort of religious entity here. So how do we make them understand that this is no threat to the indigenous culture here? We are here to help, we are here to serve, and to spread the goodness of the Indian philosophy, and not to threaten anyone. How do you ensure that?
You see, in the beginning it was very difficult, because also our society had a lot of what could say misconceptions how to preach or how to propagate Sanatana Dharma, and it was not so easy in the beginning. Also, like it's, if you need to fight, you need two people always. No? It's not that only one person is fighting, so the other one fights back. So it's especially, as I said, this is an Orthodox place where a lot of strong Christians believe, and so there were some problems in the beginning, definitely, and that's just only, I would say, in the last 20 years it trickled down a little bit after we opened ourselves. Also that means also to be start with ourselves, and I think it's still a process. It's not. Some people are very friendly, supportive from this area. Some people are more resistant because we are already so long here, more than 30 years, and so they have accepted us as a community. But in general, we make the people who have a misconception, that takes more time.
Right.
In the media and so, but there have been a lot of change also.
Okay, fantastic. So thank you so much. It was such a delight to be here, to experience how the entire temple community lives together, works, serves the society, and spreads the message of peace and harmony. Thank you so much. We'll visit here again. Jai Shri
Hopefully,
Krishna.
yes, thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.